Good morning, guys. It's your Coach Dave here. It's 6:45 in the morning on this Wednesday. I just finished with Kristen, shift shop day 3, speed 25. 25 minutes, like bing, bang, boom, done. And this workout, the great thing I love about speed 25 is you basically are doing 1 minute exercises all out for an entire minute. So you're going all out for an entire minute on the shift shop. So Kristen and I just finished that, but I want to share a story with you guys about some stuff that's going on and what Kristen and I are doing right now. So about a month or 2 months ago, I shared with you guys that you guys know our story. You know that I still work full-time with the state police, and we were able to, grateful for the coaching opportunity, retire Kristen from her teaching career about 2 years ago. So she's been home as a full-time coach. And we've had this opportunity with an amazing team to be able to create something amazing with this opportunity. However, in the past year, as any entrepreneur will know, or anybody that owns a business, there's always not highs. There's highs and lows, and there's growing, and then there's dropping. There's peaks and valleys, you know. And this past year, Kristen and I are going through a growing stage. We're working harder than ever to get out of it. We're going international soon. We're connecting with such amazing people over there. We went to Coach Summit this week. Me getting to speak in front of the 25, 30,000 people reinvigorated me of the impact that we have as coaches and we have as people. But we're working, and our business is going through growth, and we're trying to go through the journey and trust the process. So about in the end of June, Kristen and I were able, thanks to what we've been able to do with my job and Kristen with our team and coaching, we went to Disney World, had an amazing trip. We stayed at the Polynesian, beautiful resort. We're able to go, not have to worry about anything, pay everything right out of cash, which I think so often, a couple years ago, Kristen and I used to charge everything because we didn't have the funds to do things like that. So we were grateful we were able to do that. This is the point I'm trying to get to, and then my message to you guys is this. So each year, the past couple years, we as a family have been going to Cape May in the New Jersey shore. We love it. It's our place to decompress. It's our place to go with the girls and have private and quiet time and just be on the beach for a week. My girls love it. Kristen and I love it. It's something that we need. Once a year we go. Well, yesterday I looked over basically, where we stand finances, and I have realized, I spoke to Kristen about it, that we probably, looks like, we're going to have to either extremely shorten or cancel our entire trip to go to Cape May. And we shared this with our daughters and just said, hey, listen, we want to be smart, and there's sometimes things in life, and Kristen and I were where we would charge everything, and we don't want to head back to that and create debt because we were able to pay off $100,000 in debt in 2 years, and I didn't want to make a foolish mistake. We did some amazing things this year of renovating our house and doing a kitchen addition. We went on Disney, and even though I want to go on this trip, the girls want to go on this trip, I realized that we give them the best life possible with the things that we do. And as much as I want to go to Cape May, I realize it just we may not be able to swing it. And if we were to swing it, we don't want to put ourselves in stress of finances, because I think so many couples, the number one thing with marriage issues is financial stress. And why we love Beachbody is because it got us away from that. And we didn't want to slip backwards. So we shared this with our 2 older daughters. My oldest daughter, 12 years old, we shared this with her. And she got very upset about it, to the point where she was crying last night, crying in her bed. I went and spoke to her. Kristen spoke to her, and she was very upset. So my message to you guys is this, what are you fighting for? I heard over this weekend at Coach Summit, Brendan Bouchard saying you have to be fighting for something in your life. So when stuff gets hard and you get knocked down, you're going to push through those hardest times to overcome the adversity, because there's something bigger than you to help yourself achieve those goals. And let me tell you something. Seeing my daughter just getting upset, I know we went to Disney and I know we've done amazing things. And my kids were giving them the best life possible. But when your own kid gets upset about something that we normally do every year, and you told them that we are probably going to have to cancel it or extremely shorten it, they get upset. Inside of me, I'm like, never, ever again. I am going to work twice as hard, 3 times as hard, 100 times as hard, so that I'm able to give them, not have to tell them no for certain things like that. Now, let me, like, don't get me wrong. Chris and I don't want to make it like, oh, our kids are spoiled and they're brats. It's not about that. That we remain humble. The girls know their manners. We know certain things. It's just about that last night we made a decision after it's something we've been doing for a couple of years, and they know we go every year, and we have the restaurants we go to, we know what beach we go to. It's our little thing, so it upset her, and that upset me, and that drove me to say, I can't let this happen again, and I'm fighting for my kids. I'm fighting for my family. I'm fighting, as I shared in my message at Coach Summit, that I just believe that my wife and kids deserve the best version of me. And if I know I can work even harder, so this little family tradition that we have, we can continue to do this in the years coming, then you bet I'm going to fight for that. And it inspired me, not inspired me, but it made me more driven. So my question to you guys is, what are you fighting for in your life? When you're in the hardest times and you want to stop, are you quitting? And if you're stopping, guys, it's because you're only thinking probably about yourself. Like, you have to be fighting for something bigger than yourself, so much bigger than yourself. And for me, it's my kids, it's my 3 daughters, it's my wife, it's my family. That's what I'm fighting for. We need to get over ourselves. So often people quit and stop what they're doing because it's just about you. And you need to get over that. So I want you guys to know, comment below. I'd love to read the comments. What are you fighting for in your life? What are you fighting for? Why you want to get up and exercise each and every day? Is it the glitz and glamour? You realize it's just about you? Or is it about you want to be the best version of yourself for your family, for your kids, for your great-grandkids and your grandkids as you get older? Are you trying to be better as a coach or with your business or at work for what you do, so you can fight for your family and give them a better life and a better version of yourself? What are you fighting for? What are you fighting for? Because if it's just about you, you're going to hit something that's tougher than you and you're going to quit. So that's my message with you guys today. Today's workout, I pushed myself, fighting for. Today was my oldest daughter. I am going to work even harder tonight when I get home for my daughter. I'm going to get ourselves to a point again that, this past year, it's all part of the process of the growth journey. And in a book I'm reading, guys, my last message is this, and I'm going to hang up. The obstacle is the way. It says the obstacle in the path is the path. So I realized that the bumps in the road, the obstacles in the road, that's part of the road. It's part of the journey. It's part of what we need to go through. So I want you to understand, accept the adversity, have something you're fighting for. Don't ever give up. Be consistent. Be persistent. Keep showing up every single day. Don't worry about what happens a week from now. Don't worry about what happens a month from now. Who cares about what happened yesterday? It's in the past. I want you to focus on today. I want you to give it 110%, and I want you to fight for what it is that's most important to you and has to be bigger than you. Guys, have a great day, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.